You mentioned how it can be transferred from human to human. A lot of people are also concerned, Maria, about how long it stays on surfaces. What are you learning about that?
So we are learning that this virus can stay on surfaces. So one of the ways that it gets on surfaces is if you cough or if you sneeze, these droplets come out of your mouth and they move some distance from you and then they settle down on surfaces, like a tabletop or a doorknob, for example. But they can be killed by disinfectants. So it's very important that surfaces are cleaned regularly with the chlorine bleach, for example, and then you can remove the virus from those surfaces.
And what are you learning about the lifespan? Because I've heard everything from a few hours to several weeks. And I know it depends on all of those factors you mentioned, but sort of in general.
In general, it's a few hours. It could be a few hours. I should qualify what that means. It doesn't mean 1 or 2 hours. It could be up to a day or two. That's still hours, but that sounds like a really long time, doesn't it?
Right.
I think, Katie, what's important is for people to know that they have some control over this, that they can protect themselves, they can protect their families. And a simple way is regularly disinfecting your workspace. If you look at your keyboard and you look at your phone surface, making sure that that's clean, making sure your handlebars are cleaned a few times per day, making sure you wash your hands. I know people must be so tired of us saying this, but washing your hands with soap and water is a lifesaver, not just for COVID-19, but for many things. And if you can't wash your hands, making sure you use an alcohol rub.
Well, you mentioned, and I noticed that things that are cleansers or Purell, sorry to use a brand name, but they're antibacterial. And if this is a virus, how does Purell protect you from it if it's in fact antibacterial?
Well, with the alcohol that's in these alcohol rubs, you are removing that virus from your hands. The best thing for you to do is wash your hands with soap and water and make sure you follow the steps and you get all of the surfaces of your hands and you can remove those viruses from your hands. But the alcohol rub, the alcohol has to be 60 to 70% or above alcohol, and that will remove that virus from your hands.